Nothing, bro.
That's what I thought. Monkey boy. Like I should zoom this out a little bit more. And the right angle, chat. Shot. Alright, bro. LA. My fault, chat.
They just put a big old paragraph in the chat.
Who did?
Read after stream.
Oh, Dad sent y'all?
He said us.
I remember reading that bitch on screen.
No, man, why'd you do that? He just yapping, dude.
Oh, yeah, bitch on screen, man. I don't like over here, bro. Oh, I got something to ask y'all, though, first, though. Is this weird that, like...
Well, man, what are you about to say?
Something crazy.
Uh,
Well, when I shower.
Oh, what are you about to say? You know what Bastion said?
Put in a little bit.
Hold on. Do you know Bastion says sometimes he shits and gets a shower and doesn't wipe? That's fucking disgusting.
That shit's insane.
So disgusting, bro.
I just scoot back so Mike can scoot in.
Scoot back or Mike can scoot in. I'm about that.
Phone? Oh, because it's charging.
Yes.
Damn.
What?
Hell of a paragraph.
Yeah, I'm not reading that. Yeah, I saw. I said, bro, there's no way. My mind can't fathom reading that shit right now.
Did he just copy paste it right, waiting for it?
What are you talking about?
The mess paragraph.
I don't know. I think my dad's just a slow typer. He's not that good with technology. He's 67 years old.
I know, didn't the stream just...
We're live.
And then you say because get you caught up.
Exactly. I don't think she got that the first time. Are you reading it?
No.
Why are you smiling like that?
Messy.
With who?
Nothing.
Tell me. You're pissing off if you don't. Anyone here right
I
now?
say
Tell me.
that's scary.
Tell me. With me?
Kind of not with you, but kind of with you.
Oh, so it's with dad. Okay.
No, not with Dad. No, not with Dad. Not with Dad. This shit was saying 720, bro, but I know it's not 720, bro.
What's 720?
This looks phenomenal. This is not 720.
This looks phenomenal. This is not 720. Shut up, nigga. Let's lock in, bro. I'm fucking
Give me a second, bro.
bored.
I gotta share it, bro.
Chop, chop, hubba, hubba. That's what my dad always says. Chop, chop.
Bust down Rolly Avalanche. That was crazy.
The audio sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds good. Guess what else?
Speak in the mic, nigga.
Speak in the mic.
How you didn't say nigga like you.
No. I know it's going to be made fun of.
You only say it when like you get mad?
Yeah.
I cannot see you, yeah. Hold on. No, I can see you.
Okay.
Why you looking at me like that?
What am I doing?
I might have to scooch back you, yeah.
I'm gonna do something.
Look up some shit like you said
No,
you
I
were
already
gonna
have it looked up. I was gonna do something. I probably
Post, share,
No, it was after that. I feel like.
drink. You passing my drink actually, Bubba?
I got you, Diddy.
Calls me Diddy.
Good thing you're back.
I'm as an attorney. I'm joking. I wish I would be. I mean, I wish I was. They're getting paid millions, bro.
Before we even start, though,
Okay.
how much would it cost you to be as attorney?
Bro, if you give me 100K, I'll do that. Bro, if you give me more than I'm making now, I'll do it. I couldn't care less.
But like, I feel like you're making a lot of money, but like at the same time, you have to think about like the publicity. Like, I feel like in general, you're gonna get publicity, like good publicity, just for doing it. Like, I don't think it's all bad just because he's bad, you know?
Yeah, you're just doing your job, bro. I think audio's picking up regardless of who has a mic, I think. Or I can just do this if you want. Up to you. Up to you.
Thank you.
No, but oh my gosh, man, pull up your pants. Crazy that he has a whole It's crazy that he has a Bill Cosby sweater on. We're talking about Diddy. It's actually nuts. Yeah, no, you did it on purpose, or you had to have. Yeah, you did it on purpose.
Yeah. I keep my suit on. I said, nah. Bring my nigga Bill, bro.
Bill,
He's free, though.
he is?
Yeah, Bill's free. Huh? We live right now, man. Damn, who Mike doing that shit?
What?
This thing is loose as fuck. Producing.
Thank God.
I can see you. Right now, on your belly. You want to show your belly on stream or something?
Lomendo.
Sorry. All right.
Freak nigga. Oh my gosh.
How am I? Yeah, it's you with the mic, Angel. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not even doing nothing with it.
He wiggling with it. They can't see you. See
Okay.
All right. So magic marker, magic mic type shit. I can't.
Who
see
said that?
both. Only got a hole where I can do one. All right. Can they hear me? They can kind of hear me, but not really hear
You
me.
could get like a stand.
Go back in the room.
Go back in the room. A stand would be nice, but I don't have a stand.
Little man, you have one in the crib. You remember the ones we used to use on the tables? You could use one of those. Go grab one. I know you know where. It's probably in the thing.
Go back in the room.
He's getting a little tipsy now. Yeah, no, but how was your day, man?
It was good. How was yours?
Terrible. Terrible. Terrible.
You got a shout out from your coworker saying like.
I always do every day. I always say I'm appreciating it.
More
man.
from the
Told you. Cause I have one at the crib. Cause I'm about to, bro, I cannot wait to start streaming my game again. I cannot wait.
thing. That's why I have the same markers.
So it's the same. So it's the same board.
Yeah, I'm on the same board.
Imagine.
Okay.
It's a nice board. It's like Vispro's a good brand.
Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, I'm capping. I don't even know if it's a good
promo?
brand. Nah. I don't know why I said that.
Thank you, Lana.
Okay.
Schwem. This is Schwem. Yeah. Ah. Okay, yeah. We're locked in. All right.
Oh.
Diddy trials. Okay, let's get started. Okay.
You have to do a timeline.
I'm giving, nigga, give me the timeline.
And if you have to write something, Mike, just get up and do it.
There's a bunch of markers there.
Yeah.
I got markers, man. All right, so start with day one. Not day one, but Diddy.
Your pants are, or it's not bad.
Y'all gotta put.
You gotta put your, like, yeah. It's gonna fall down as time goes on. Don't put it, just, never mind, bro, doesn't matter.
Start with Diddy over here.
You got Bill Cosby, you writing for,
Watch your mouth. You got Diddy.
Loman, you ain't gotta, Loman,
I'm
right.
Diddy. I'm gonna write, but nigga, give me a second. I'm gonna give it a timeline of Diddy, bro. Diddy, bad boy Diddy, right? Bad Boy Records is Diddy, right?
Oh, that was his record label, Bad Boy
I think
Records?
that's Bad Boy Records is Diddy.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. You don't know shit.
I actually don't know about Bad Boy
Cassie
Records.
over here, right? Cassie at
17, yeah.
Nigga, lock in. You're locked in. Cassie at 17, right?
How old is Diddy?
Over here.
Like fucking 30?
That's
He has to be like 30. He has to be. He's like 55.
Boy, he's 55. She's 37 right now.
Damn.
Let's do quick math. I think she's 37. Give me a sec.
He's supposed to have a
I
kid.
don't want to give out fake news, though.
Well, she's way younger than he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over a decade.
I want a complete ages. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. But you put 17 on there, like Diddy 17.
My fault.
Well, it's a stick figure. Who knows who that is?
What character will finish that, bro? Give me a sec.
Yeah. Come on. What's her name? I don't even know her name. I keep forgetting. Cassie, yeah. And she's Mexican, right?
38.
Because he said that sometimes she would look too Mexican for him.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He's actually insane. Who says that?
For her outfits.
Yeah. Bro, he's insane. I think they can just hear both of us, honestly. We got to speak up a little bit.
They can't. I can hear 55.
Oh, you can hear?
38 and 55. 55 minus 38.
It's almost a 20-year difference. It's a 17-year
So
difference.
17 year difference.
Yeah.
So she was
fucking math
17
and brain.
plus 17. Nigga was 34.
34.
34.
Gee, he's 35. He's 35-year-old man.
35-year-old man. Okay, so okay, look at this. She 19.
17.
17. No, that's right. Dating when she was 19 years old.
Yeah, but he knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing.
He was grooming her.
Trying to get in the game.
Yeah, she is trying to get in the game. That's another part too.
Yeah, that's the biggest part.
Yeah, that she is. So So is it really grooming?
What do you mean? Because she's an up and coming artist, she should be
You can't see
groomed?
why. You gotta scoot your black ass.
Well, she screwed it towards me.
Was she or was she now being groomed that from 17 to 19 years old to be Diddy's disciple?
Don't say disciple. That's insane.
Diddy's disciple was crazy?
I feel like disciple honestly is one of
Disciple's
the
not that
nicer
crazy.
terms that have been used for her.
For sure.
That's why you shouldn't use it.
Diddy's disciple was way better than Larry Rice calling her.
But like, what was the question? It was like,
Do you think she was being groomed?
yeah, I don't think she was necessarily being groomed at that point, but I think during the relationship, I think even at 19 from 25, her frontal lobe had just developed at 25. You got to think about that too. Like, I think that like she wasn't aware of a lot of the didn't have the right maturity to be with him at all. But like, I don't think she was being groomed from 17 to 19 yet.
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm keeping it honestly a buck,
Good luck.
she wanted to be in the industry.
For sure.
Everyone knows what comes with the industry, especially as a woman, and she doesn't look ugly at all. You know what I mean? So like, she knew what would have came with that. Everyone knew that he was always a freak ass nigga. Even when I was a kid, I knew he was a freak ass nigga. So I know that she knew he was that. You know what I mean? But like, even when like her frontal lobe hasn't developed yet, bro, she knows right from wrong and she knows what type of nigga he is and what type of guys are in the industry. She knew better. Not saying what he did, and we're gonna get into what he did, but like it doesn't. To me, you can't use the grooming thing at all in this situation because she also benefited from all this. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold this. I gotta.
So 19 kids starts dating Diddy, okay?
Which is also
And she
insane on
said-
Diddy's part. Insane. He knew what he was doing too. They both knew what they were doing.
He's a wild boy.
Yeah, they both knew what they were doing. He's more crazy than her, but let's not act like she didn't know what the fuck she was
But
doing.
being wild and criminal is two very.
That's
different
not
things.
criminal though. What he was doing.
Not yet.
It's just weird. Really, really weird.
Yeah, but like, you're just are you talking like in regards to like the freak offs, right?
No, that everything. But I'm saying it's weird that he was like he knew her when she was 17. There's no way that he didn't have those same thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he knew what he was doing. He got her when she was young,
Yeah.
and like, yeah, nah, it's just weird.
It's also
Everything.
really common in like just Hollywood in general.
And that's the thing, and she knew that. There's no way she didn't
But
know
when you
that.
talk about just Hollywood, it's like normal life. People do that shit too, though.
That is true, but it's easier for them Hollywood niggas to do it.
Is she not Hollywood?
Oh, probably not at the time.
Not all the way, but she was up and coming.
Yeah, but like
and dating.
she knew more than us of what goes on in the industry.
Yeah.
There's no way she didn't.
She might have a little bit more so, but if she was still up and coming, then she didn't have that full of an understanding of she was like how long, how far into like when did she have to know better? When was she supposed to know better? Like,
Yeah, good luck. I did it wrong. You can move it with your hand, nigga.
You did.
Why are you flipping it?
Because I think I want to start with because then they didn't start with just Cassie.
Yeah, they started with the security nigga.
security guard.
Yeah,
Started security guard.
and he, bro, and then they did an escort too. There's been three people, right?
Got it.
was it?
Because the security guard is kind of like the escort, right? Or am I tweaking? I listen to
he's
all.
not.
Okay, so there was 3 people that have testified so far.
More
Cassidy? Well, I only know about 3.
Who's Cassie? Is Cassie, bro?
Cassie.
There was like a
That's an Overwatch
13
character, I'm
something
sorry.
People of just like the male escorts.
Yeah, get your phone lock in with us, Mario. Thank you.
Well, I've only heard 3 from the Riot Mango Girl, I'm pretty sure. But like, those are the most important ones, if that makes sense.
Those are the people that have testified. Or
Yeah, but there's obviously more. There's 5 weeks.
Nobody can
Exactly.
see you.
But-
I can't clip you if you're not in the stream, bro.
they also are gonna like interview every single sex worker. Or,
Like, your hand, like
Oh, I'm grabbing it from right here.
you're grabbing it from here.
Oh, my fault.
like they're not going to interview every single sex worker. I know that they said this in like a sidebar at one point when they were asking about all the like oil. Like they kept asking the same thing. Like how would you
yeah.
place the oil? How would you take like
Yeah.
how do you like just dumb redundant questions.
Do you know why they're doing that though? Because they think that he put drugs in the baby oil. Because in the thing that the security person kept on saying that he kept like they'll be having sex, the sex worker and Cassie, and they would be in the corner stroking his meat like a weirdo, and he would say, "Hey, there's not enough baby oil. Put some more on."
Yeah.
And it's like, nigga, there's enough. So I don't think there was anything in the baby oil either, but they keep saying that to alliterate that he's like drugging the baby oil, which makes no
Was
sense.
it that, or was it just more of who was initiating it? Because I felt like
What do you mean?
they asked about like who told you to put the oil on? Who was it? Would you
was-
put the oil on yourself,
yeah,
or why would they ask those lines of questions?
That a lot of the time it was actually Cassie too who would ask for more oil too, or like would
When did
ask
they
for
say
the
that?
oil. So the first sex worker that they interviewed, yeah, but say we can start locking it now. The the security person.
Yeah, I want to start with security.
Which
Okay, I don't know about the security person for real.
Alright.
I really don't.
All right,
I
okay.
only know about the sex worker and Cassie.
in which there's like because there's
I never heard about a security
there's
worker.
2 sex workers. There's one that like who was crazy and like
When I was buff as fuck.
And rob the bank.
in robbed the bank at
Yeah.
the Trump hotel or something. No, not Trump. The bank. Yeah, you're right. But he's like like alleged that he has Diddy had PIs on him, the CIA and
Yeah.
everything like that. Are you talking about that security guard?
No, I'm
or
talking
sex
about
worker.
I'm talking about the sex worker that he was short, buff, and he said that he was because he started to have like a cool relationship with Cassie.
Okay, that one.
And yeah, and the people were like, "Why didn't you say anything?" Then he was just terrified that because Diddy took a picture of his ID and he said, "Why'd you do that?" And Diddy was like, "Just in case." Everyone knows what that means. We're not stupid. In case you do some dumb shit, he's gonna cook you. You know what I mean?
So yeah, these are like
a
all
billionaire at the
the
time.
sex workers that were involved in the Diddy and Cassie freak offs.
Okay, you trying to picture that? All the 10 guys, 8 guys.
The white and black guys, which was I was pretty surprised to see a lot of like a good amount of
The
white
diversity,
guys.
yeah.
Because like the white nails, the whole thing about the white nails being like a thing of contrast. He liked the women to have white nails and finger and toes or whatever.
I do too, but I'm not a weirdo.
Because he liked the contrast of the nails to their skin tone, like their dark skin.
He's a freaky cuck, bro.
Yeah, I don't think about it like that. I just like white nails.
And then, but did you also peep that both of his female lawyers have white nails right now?
They probably did it on purpose though.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get you to it later.
But there's this one guy that in the center of here, he's the one that had the shooting and everything when it was like really big grounds when Cassie said in the trial that like he was one of them, and like everybody kind of glazed over
Bro,
it.
y'all know more than me. I watched all of it. What am I? I watched all the videos that you watched.
Did you watch the older ones?
I didn't know. I didn't.
That's why.
Well, I was at work. I couldn't watch
Israel
8 hours.
Flores. He's a Los Angeles police officer.
Dang, he had
who was
connections.
A security official at the hotel when she was getting beat on.
Yeah, getting a dog shit out of her.
That was crazy.
Sad.
Okay. He said he saw a woman in distress, but he said understand, okay? Israel Flores, security man, okay? He's seen her getting beat on.
Yep.
Wow, boy, like I said.
Whew.
He said he stepped out of the elevator and saw Combs and a woman in the elevator lobby. She testified that he escorted Combs and Ventura, Cassie, back to the room. Mind you.
He knew who Diddy was. There's no way he didn't.
Yo, all of America knows who Diddy is.
Yeah, bro, you did know at this time. Everyone knows who Diddy is.
Israel Flores watched Diddy beat on his girl. Don't say shit, okay?
Yeah, he's a whole cop, pussy ass.
That's why
nigga.
like Combs approached him in the hotel room with a wad of cash. He interpreted it as a bribe.
Yeah, to
And
pay
said
him off.
he declined the cash.
No, he didn't. Think he did? I don't think he did. Do you think he did contact clashes? He didn't say nothing. If a nigga, never mind. You go. There's no way.
How would could they prove or disprove?
No,
of
it's
him?
cash. That's why you use cash to bribe. That's why you use cash. Yeah, it's a genius play. Yeah, you use cash because you can't trace cash. If hey, let me cash that you $1 million, so you don't, you know what I mean? You can't do that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't $1 million, but you know what I mean? You can't, he was using shit that's untraceable. It's smart. But, bro, there's no way.
He then said he saw Cassie leave the hotel. Black eye. Didn't say shit because there were no victims.
Bro, this nigga's a hoe. Can you see her, Loman?
Fucking killing me with
Yeah, I
this
know. I
mic.
did it on accident that time.
Yeah, he's here.
Okay, making sure she's moved up. Wanted them to see her beautiful face.
I know he had cross-examined and they killed him.
Yeah, I heard the
really
crop. I
bad.
thought it was terrible. Like they were cooking
Cross-examined.
niggas.
Look.
Yeah, because he knows he's at fault in
He
this
said that
shit.
he didn't see a man in the room because during that time there was a alleged Diddy party going on. She was in there with a man, all that wild shit. He said he didn't see a man. Could understand instead.
He saw, man.
I seen a man.
See, this is all in Diddy's favor.
He said that. Why didn't you say you seen a man before?
He knows something.
And why are you saying you're seeing a man?
I love this shit.
now?
I love this shit. Huh?
I said I didn't see this part.
Yeah. So all they're trying to do is like create like doubt in everybody.
Yeah,
Like,
and it's smart. It's smart. It works though.
Because all you need is the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, because he's a rich ass nigga.
Genius play. What do y'all think?
About what?
Why the security guard didn't say or didn't
Oh.
say?
Yeah.
Cover his own, obviously, but like, he probably was threatened by Diddy in some type of way. He could have participated in one of those freak offs, and maybe like he doesn't want to say that, or like Diddy is has a way to like show
Hurt
that
him.
that hurt him, blackmail him in that way. At this point, I feel like you would, if anything, you would want to say if you had that blackmail if he's being charged with
Exactly,
RICO.
because now he's in prison, literally.
Yeah.
Have a question, Loman. Did he say when he saw Diddy he didn't know who he was?
No, nobody said that.
Okay, I want to say because
also,
there's no way he didn't know who he was.
He recorded the footage of the hotel after, sent it to his friends, like, oh, this is Diddy.
Yeah, so he knew it was Diddy.
Like, look at my shoes. He's had a video like saying, my shoes is like black. Look at my shoes, is shiny black, bro. Look at me, like, look, I'm talking about Diddy type shit.
Is he a nigga or is he a white guy?
Israel Flores sounds Mexican.
It does sound Mexican, yeah. Because I feel like
I'm gonna read some quick shit. Give me a
Okay.
sec. This shit is so good, bro. I wish I was live during the OJ
it's
shit.
really good, yeah. I feel like we should do a series on it. Okay. And then be like, should he be charged?
Cross-examination, defense attorney Brian Steele. Brian's not too geek for the guys.
Huh? Oh yeah, Drake says that.
Coming outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we got it, bro.
That the hotel security guard Israel Flores may have been embellishing his account when testified that Combs had a devilish look on his face when he first encountered him in a hotel hallway. Where in your report did you describe Mr. Combs as having devilish stares? Brian still asked. It was my opinion, but not part of the incident, so not in the report, Flores responded. Steele also sought to point out that Flores did not need to call for assistance because Combs was cooperative.
Yep.
When he first comes, he's sitting in a chair, Steele asked. Yes, Flores replied. You don't seem to make any resistant movements towards the young lady, asked Steele. Yeah. No, replied Flores. On redirect, prosecutors replayed a portion of the video showing Combs attacking Ventura. Sought to show that Flores' incident report did not necessarily include everything that occurred on March 2016. We expect you to include every single detail, prosecutor asked. No, ma'am, Flores responded. Flores is off the stand following the testimony. The second prosecution witness is Daniel Phillip, a male escort who was said he was paid to have sex with Cassie Ventura at the Grim and Sea.
Okay, we got it, bro.
You don't know how this sounds in my ears. This just sounds like I'm reading a fucking. You guys need headphones.
Woman, no.
No, it sounds like I'm reading a fucking movie right now, dude. It sounds so good, dude. Angelo, I love this shit, dude.
Yeah, I know it's fire. But no, I think,
Get into it.
I feel like, obviously you knew who Diddy was, but the thing is, like, because obviously I don't know as much as you guys, but the one I was talking about, the one that had the sex worker that had the relationship with Cassie, he said he didn't know, right, that he was going to Diddy's place, right? He just said, hey, they want a black person for this thing, so go there. Yeah. And he went there, right? And so, you're gonna have to get a better,
Nigga, just hold it, bro. You'll be fine.
You know what I mean?
Stretch it to your hand, you'll be fine.
it will, okay. I can't hear anything in here.
I haven't got the headset right.
And so, I have to, bro, this is insane. They probably can't even, they literally can't see Milo, man.
Huh?
They can't see Maya. I have to, like, you know what I mean?
I can't see mine. Oh, because of.
Yeah, no, because I have to be like this, bro.
Oh, maybe this one will be better.
Yeah, I'm far away. But I think that the guy knew, right? He said that he didn't know that he was going to the, like, so Cassie opened the door in some red lingerie or whatever, and then he was like, he didn't know that it was like, he didn't know Cassie like that, but he said that when they were starting to do the freak shit, that Diddy was in the corner, and as soon as he heard Diddy's voice, he knew it was him. Yeah. So it was like, bro, that motherfucker literally just saw him butt ass naked in it, bro. You know that's Diddy. You know what I mean? And like, he gave you bread to hide it, bro. There's no way you didn't take it. It's cash. I can literally, like, I would take it. It's cash. They can't trace it.
Like, didn't do anything wrong in that moment.
No, but he gave him the cash to hide the stuff over him beating the dog shit out of her, right?
Are you talking about the sex worker? Or
No, I'm talking about the guy. Wait, Loman, didn't Diddy give him a wad of cash to bribe him?
Tried to bribe him. Allegedly tried to bribe him.
Yeah, allegedly, bro, he did bribe him and it worked. He bribed him with the cash and hey, delete the stuff. This guy has already lied so much. There's no way that he didn't take the cash just because it's bread. Like, I can get away with it easily. I can testify in court. Obviously, I'm lying. That's literally a crime itself. But like, you don't know, it's cash. You know what I mean? You know, it's not, you can't trace anything. There's no way unless you deposit the exact amount into your bank. Like if Diddy's like, or if like, you know, if Diddy was like, I gave you this amount, in the case, right? He said like, I brought him with this much, and then they see that exact amount get deposited in his account like the same day or on the same time. Then they can, but you can't,
would
bro.
it
What?
have to be exact, or could it be like an estimate? Because like I think anyone would be wise enough to be like
close,
it,
yeah.
like to spend a little bit.
If he gave him like $4,000, because the sex worker said he would get paid with like two like 700 to $5,000 every time he'd go over there, depending on what they would do. I can't hear anything, little man.
Second, nigga, damn.
Barbecue bacon burger.
Here's Chanel.
I can't hear anything. Can't hear anything. Remember, one's broken on that one. Remember?
Oh, yeah, I'm in one.
Can you hear me? I can't hear anything.
I can hear everything.
You can't hear anything either.
I can hear.
Oh, you can? Oh, what is the problem? What you trying to say? I feel weird in this. I don't feel weird. I just like.
There you go.
Bet. Thank you. Why don't you have?
I play a video game.
Turn mine the fuck down, please. Oh my gosh. Talk real quick.
Can you hear yourself, man?
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Niggas yanking my head, motherfucker.
One does work, I think, now. I don't know why. That must be a different mixer, that's why. But yeah. Okay.
Which one?
The thing is, they just been on trial for the
Yeah, for any of this. So I don't know why they're talking about it.
what they're trying to do is
Paint him to feel like a bad guy.
They're trying to see if they were willingly doing it. If there was any blackmailing. If there's blackmailing, then it's not legal at that point. Like,
Oh, for this blackmailing motherfuckers.
so if you're being blackmailed into having sex with somebody, you're not technically giving consent. You're being blackmailed. It's coercion. Like, you're being forced into do something.
Yeah, but why didn't this motherfucker right here just tell the truth the first time?
The police officer.
Whatever, yeah, the Hispanic guy.
Okay, I don't know why.
Oh, no. So I'm saying, like, if that's the case, if it's because I do agree with you. Because at this point, what are you fishing for? Like, there's no racketeering. There's no sex trafficking. There's no any like all I'm hearing is these videos I've watched on every single one. It's like he's a freak cuck. And who is a little demented. Like it's kind of weird. It's like bro, getting nut massage on your nipples, bro. You're a grown ass man.
Yeah.
And bro, they said I'm sorry.
let's not go there first.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
our first saga. This will start everything. This looks bad.
And no one knows what the fuck that is.
I know. The way it started everything was the fight in the hotel.
Who had the first lawsuit though?
Her.
She won.
Cassie.
Cassie, or I thought it was Make Mill. I know something that.
No.
Make Mill didn't sue him nothing because he knew he would get cooked anyway.
He looks like he gay if he sued.
Yeah, they were saying
He
he's
can't
gay,
sue.
so he didn't do it.
Cassie sued, gave her 20 mil. It wasn't 30 mil. She on the stand said he gave her 20 mil. That's when he fucked up immediately.
That's when she fucked up too at the same time.
How did she fuck up?
She got 20 mil. Hold on. She got 20 mil, but they can't use this in court now
They can't.
because they settled out of court.
Yeah, they can't
Abuse. Her abuse.
Yeah, I know, but still, that's like, damn.
But-
Now they have to fish for he blackmailed me, and at this point, you like at this point, this saga with the hotel shit and Cassie's like damn near done, and they haven't even. There's no, like I've listened to it, and it's like you can't convict this nigga of blackmailing in any scenario, but you can't.
Yeah, and what if she would have went through with her charges at the same time? He probably would have been out on bail or whatever.
That's true, yeah.
Paid his way out, like, in the sense of her going through with the charges, one, he might have his reputation tarnished a little bit. Oh, he might have his like his reputation like tarnished a little bit. But
Gosh, thank you.
but like at the same time, like I don't know, like maybe to her it was more beneficial for her to get some type of payout than for him to be behind bars or even anything like that.
I mean,
like,
20 mil is I would.
20 mil.
Bro, I'd pay. Everyone in my family would be alright.
I would say you could walk free, like if and be fine.
I'd have a nigga fuck me and give me 20 mil. I wouldn't care less.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot.
right?
Live on stream.
There's a board right there, right? You gotta. I came with the sounds, Bubba.
That's shit.
Yeah, I know you're not.
That's not me. Nigga. So then, yeah, fight in the hotel. Security guard. He kind of in on this. He like a you know.
He's like a witness.
I don't know if he's so much in on it, but like
Nigga, he saw.
he just didn't
Yeah.
do anything.
He didn't do
necessarily.
anything. He seen what Diddy did do nothing. He fucks up Cassie's case low key.
Yeah.
Because it feels so urgent. I mean, what we seen was fucking insane.
Bro, it was nuts.
And for him to see that shit and not see anything, again, is Diddy, wild boy. Also, security man was a cop. See something, say something, you're a cop, bro.
Exactly.
Was a cop.
Yeah, it can't be no more.
But then again, what was that BBG on stream? Free Diddy.
Who said that?
Chewy Boys podcast. Ah, Bash.
Bashy boy.
Yeah. The thing is, like, Bashy fucked me up. I was just saying.
See something, say something.
Yeah. Well, my thing is, like, also, you were a cop, now you're a security guard. Why the step down?
So
It's my thing.
optional.
Well, the
I mean, no, the pay is insane. The decreased pay is insane.
the nigga corrupt. Was nigga from the nigga? Who told him that sweater was cool? Bill Cosby, nigga.
The sweater is nice. I wear Bill Cosby sweaters all the time.
That was insane. Bill Cosby was insane.
That's my dad's.
That's why it's
Let me just stick
it. Daniel Phillip, okay. He described his role as a managing male strippers for women. His book right there upstairs, he said today, Phillip said in 2012 he received money to have sex with Cassie. Okay, let's stop, bro.
Bro, she was getting crammed.
Stop.
That's what
Bro.
I
That shit
said.
is so gross.
It's so sad.
That shit is so gross, bro.
It is gross.
A lot of times she said that she had a lot of stomach issues. I guess something like
Sores in her mouth.
sores in her mouth, and then she would often have to like participate in the freak offs with a UTI actively. And like
I was just about to say, there's no way she's getting cracked that much and semen and pee and all this shit's flying
bro,
everywhere,
jeez,
and she's not getting nothing. No, I mean, there's
That's
no
just
way.
it. Cosby's foot on Diddy Pod is crazy for sure.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Insane. My thing is like, say your man.
What the fuck was that?
I think you bumped into the mic, possibly.
My phone is my phone. Like my thing
She
is
was
like,
like a glass, bro.
it did sound like glass too. I was scared too. I looked at my cup. My thing is like, if a nigga call you over like, hey bro, I got some shit over here trying to crack though.
I'm great.
What did you say? I couldn't hear that part.
He said if someone called you like, hey, I got some shit over
Like,
here to crack.
well, I guess he's like a male stripper, but he like
It's gonna be a job. I'm paying you to
not
come
to
over
come
here.
over there. Fuck, your job is to come over here and get butt ass and shake your big dick.
I mean, but like at the same time, that services probably was really for prostitution.
Hold
and
on.
It was just the down low.
I don't think it was because the security guard I know said that when he came over, he thought it was a bachelor party. He said, and then when he said when Cassie opened the door and there was no one in there, he said, "What the fuck is going on?" He saw some nigga in the corner with his dick out, just stroking that shit.
And then he also used to wear like a turban. and
Yeah,
shit,
he
with
said
only
yeah,
his eyes.
glasses, a fucking ski mask, and he be stroking his shit like this.
Because you don't want to see Diddy. If you walk and see Diddy in the corner, you're like, what the fuck is Diddy doing? I'm walking out.
There was a lot of people.
I'm like, hey, bro, Diddy looks good.
If you got caught
walk
looking
out.
at him, like, he would make it
the
a big
fuck?
thing too. Like he hated being looked at. Like he would.
Yeah,
he hated
Because he's on the. Whole thing
Power
with Diddy
trip.
is, I think, not even a power trip. I think Diddy want to be gay so bad.
But
he
internalized
can't.
homophobia.
Because it's like, you know, like I'm saying, like,
let's get
Diddy's
in our
like,
culture, yeah.
Diddy, you know, he's that nigga. I think if Diddy came out like, I like dude, everybody like, that's not Diddy no more. Diddy's bad boy Diddy.
Yeah.
So I think he's like trying to be like not gay but still gay. He wants to pleasure.
Still
that,
getting
like,
shit off.
pussy buzz. That's why he like let the guys bust on his girl. Then he like puts it on him because they're not busting on him. Mm-hmm. It's not his greed. He's looking off his girl.
It's like a wall in front of the gate.
Like a guy came in today. I'm not trying to get ahead of myself. The Punisher came in today and said, "Yeah, I busted on her. He licked it off her, licked her clean." So I think Diddy thinks that like if I'm not letting the guy bust on me,
I'm not gay.
Yeah.
I'm not gay,
I feel. Yeah.
but I still get my fix.
No, he's gay.
Yeah.
He's a freaky ass nigga, 69 guy for sure.
Bro, it's terrible.
Gay as fuck on a
Yeah.
DL. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, Diddy. We're not mad at that.
But it's
25, nigga, suck a dick, bro. Live on stream.
I feel
live
like
on stream is fucking crazy.
He was just more afraid of like being seen as less of a man.
Yeah.
So any nigga though, nigga
Yeah,
sucking
it's
dick
different.
is way crazy.
It's bro, it's different.
Yeah.
Way different. That's why I say it's a culture.
You can't be bad boy Diddy and then sucking dick.
Like Meek Mill went through a lot, and that nigga ain't said nothing because he knows. Say something, you still suck the dick. It doesn't matter if it was at your
dick,
will. If you're a black male, you still suck the
love
dick.
that shit.
So niggas are gonna nigga, I'm gonna run with that shit regardless. You know what I mean?
You
It's
let
just
a,
a,
you let a
For
nigga
certain
bust in your
time,
mouth.
I feel like it will be a thing for a little bit. Like,
no forever.
but like, yeah, but it's not going to be the thing like the whole time. Like, I think it's only going to be as big as you make it.
Maya, imagine if I can't even use
What's
you.
the guy who wrote 2 phones or whatever bullshit? The 2
I
Gates?
got 2 phones,
Gates.
one for the plug and one for the
Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates didn't he come out by like?
No, he's a freak ass nigga.
He's just a freak nigga. He fucks pussy, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he
He's a freak nigga.
No, Kevin nigga.
Okay, I'm trying to explain this to you. Imagine if just like you know me, right? Like you know me at this point, kinda. And so, imagine if, like we're out at the mall. Obviously, it's like the talk. It's not the talk of the town that Meek Mill's gay, right? Or he sucked some cum off some nigga's ass, right? It's not like that, but like it's not the talk of the town. But every time I go out in public, when someone sees me, it's like, oh, they're looking at me, pointing at me, smiling at me. A nigga can't take that. Me, I can take that, bro. I wouldn't go out in public, bro. So it's like, it might not be the talk of the town, but you will be known. Like, bro, my dad always says, you could cure cancer, cure HIV, cure AIDS. You suck a dick one time, you'll be known as a dick sucker. And I really believe that. Especially in our culture, you'll be known as a dick sucker. And there's no way around that. You will.
No matter what
No matter what. You nigga cure world hunger.
You put dick in your mouth now.
You put dick in your mouth one time, you a dick eater forever.
Let me finish. Philip said, like I'm saying,
Okay, never mind. Philip said first sex.
he testified to having sex with Cassie. Diddy was sitting in the corner masturbating.
I can't take this shit.
Cuckworthy.
Yeah, such a cut.
Hey, corner Diddy.
He gave a small ass
He
corner.
said little corner.
Yeah,
He was
little
a
corner.
freak
Yeah, he's
bull.
over there beating his dick.
Freak
You need
bull.
that much room.
And they said that little Diddy got a little dick too, so that might come into play too.
Dang.
He got a little dick.
Jeez.
He said that Combs would direct him in Ventura. I'm saying Cassie.
He's addicted to porn too. Has to be. To watch two other people have sex, you gotta be.
He's a goon.
Has to be a gooner.
This nigga's
He made
gooned
Cassie
out.
watch it, like, and he thought a video that she thought she had deleted. So like they were in a private plane, and he like made her watch it the whole way there.
That's so sad. And another thing too is he's the. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Angela.
No, you're fine.
Cassie and they had sex. Asked him to use baby oil every time, like you say, Angelo. Renew the baby oil. I want this shit wet.
Yeah, you want that shit
Not
wet and loose,
not
glossy.
glossy. Man.
10 minutes.
And Combs recorded the sex on 1 or 2 occasions. First, that Combs wants to get a picture of his driver's license.
Yeah, he does it with
Saying-
everyone. Yeah.
It was for insurance purposes, which was seen as a threat. There was kind of one incident where he saw Combs assault Cassie at her home, dragging her by the hair into her bedroom. He said he didn't report the incident because he was afraid he may lose his life.
And they're all gonna say the exact same thing because that's what the guy that I know said.
Okay, let's get into this. Philip. Having sex with Cassie, okay?
Yeah.
Beating shit. Diddy in the corner.
Smaller corner now. Ooh.
This Diddy corner.
Diddy's corner.
Diddy little corner. He beating shit.
In that corner. Dark ass corner.
Now you're a man. Man call you over. Come fuck my girl. You're a freak bull, but I want money. You know? She bad as fuck. So you do it.
Yeah.
You can get your license.
He says, hey,
Come fuck my girl again.
for insurance purposes.
You
There's
see-
there's no way I'm letting that dirty nigga at that corner take a picture of my shit.
And you watch
Oh,
him
my
beat
life.
on his girl. No one is Diddy. At this point, after the first time in the corner, he beating his shit. But I know it's Diddy.
No, by his voice, they say they know it is.
Now you know it. Second time you see him, he beating on his girl. We know this is Diddy.
Yep, now we know.
What do you do now?
Well, bro, I mean,
Is Philip a bad guy for not switching on Cam? That's switching on Diddy.
no. I think that the
You some say so.
No, with the police. To me, when you're a police officer, you have a certain level of accountability. Yeah, I know. Well, hold on, I'm about to get in my bag. I feel like that Hispanic guy, the one who was a police officer, he has more of accountability to uphold the law. But just a regular ass sex worker at this time, Diddy is like the most. You know what I mean? He's known. Everyone knows Diddy, and it's like he just took a picture of my license and said it's for insurance purposes. Every motherfucker in this room knows damn well that was not for insurance purposes. Everyone knows it wasn't. Because after they destroyed the room, Diddy had to pay out of pocket for the damages. So obviously nothing was insured in general. Yeah. It was because, hey, if you snitched and I'm beating the dog shit out of Cassie, I'm going to get you killed.
That is insurance purposes, though. That's what that means.
What do you mean?
When you say unless insurance purposes, that means if you tell, I'm going to kill you.
Okay.
In GTA. That's
what GTA. Okay. Well, everyone knows what that threat was. To me, it's exactly. It's a nice way of saying don't do nothing.
Yeah, or I'm going to kill you.
Or I'm going to literally get you killed.
In GTA.
In GTA.
Thank you.
And so, for Philip, and I'm not gonna lie, in the fear of my life, even I wouldn't snitch. But if I'm a cop that I can get, protective people watching me and survey, you know what I mean, then I would do it. Yeah. But as a regular ass sex worker, it would hurt me to watch it, and I would stop going, but I would not. I would not snitch.
The act that he just did in general, having sex for money, is illegal. Like prostitution, is illegal. Like you can't sell yourself. Like the government does not really like you doing that.
Yeah.
So, he could have, he's already if he went to go to the police or anything, he would also have gotten in trouble possibly maybe for that.
Appreciate, yeah.
And especially if they're really don't want to mess with Diddy and be hey, well, okay, so let's take the lesser of the evils and do this, and so we actually have something done or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, it gets grosser. Okay,
gets grosser. Yeah, we know.
They said let's get into Philip now. Mama texting me. I'm cursing a little too much. Calm it out with the cursing. Chill out, bro.
Yeah, it's me. Okay.
I'm like the mama. It's Angel, not me.
I like it, man.
Philip's backstory. They said. Let's focus on Philip a little bit, okay?
I'm gonna get someone that I know.
I feel like I need multiple markers.
Colors,
not colors. They don't stacks like a point stuff like that. He testified that he was wasn't an active stripper, but his boss called him up on some wild stuff. Having to go meet Cassie and Diddy. So he didn't want to be part of this stuff.
Oh, he didn't. Okay.
His boss over here called him and said, "Hey, give me with her." Mind you, Diddy's getting guys off of Craigslist. Allegedly.
Real, he was, bro.
Try to say, I'm saying allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly not. We know.
Out,
we know he was.
I want no problem with you, Diddy.
Yeah.
Anyway, niggas locked up.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't gonna. Yeah. He's not Jay-Z.
I'm free. You're locked up. I'm free.
Yeah.
He asked for to go meet Ventura for the first time. Testified that he was sometimes feeling if he was needed, and then his boss said that there was a request for a black male stripper, and no one was available.
Is this the same one that I'm talking about? Then
same Philip. This is Philip. This is Philip. This is the first time to testify. This is day one of the trial. This is so gross. Day one, they getting gross. Counts didn't even testify yet. This is Philip on day one. Or Diddy? It was on the cop first.
Yeah.
Security, the Mexican nigga. Then Philip, or both on day one. And they both are saying what they're both trying to why wouldn't you niggas tell?
That and I think I heard I maybe heard Philip, but they always say that they would always talk to Cassie and bro, why are you still with this nigga? Please get away. Allegedly they would say
I would say that too.
I mean, they probably did say that, but yeah, I don't know.
She bad too. They put out a saber.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. You know how niggas are, bro.
So Phil used to say, I think he had stated at one point they were asking about they asked about one about the Viagra, and then if he ever had lost his hard iron or whatever, and made the session end or whatever. And he would say that at one point after I had witnessed him abuse Cassie for so long.
I think we're talking about the same security guy that I'm talking about.
No,
we aren't.
No,
okay, it's not Phil.
They all.
It's not Phil.
It's not Phil.
No, it's not Phil.
It can't be. That's what I'm talking about. Because he said that he wouldn't get paid if he lost his heart on. That's what I'm talking about.
The Punisher came on today and said that. That was today. Yes, the Punisher came on today and said that. What were you just saying?
That he would lose his heart and often, especially after seeing the
Yes,
news
the
from
Punisher
Cassie.
said that. He hit his heart on him multiple times. He also couldn't bust. The Punisher said.
Yeah, so he fake nutted in her.
He didn't fake nut.
That's talking about a different one then. Oh my gosh.
He's a wow.
Hold on, hold on. This is what I want to say. He said that
This nigga's gross.
the one I'm talking about, I don't even know his name. It's really disgusting. So the one I'm talking about said that he, for some reason, for one of these days he could not nut. So he knew that Diddy wanted, because Diddy would be like, hey, like
Diddy wants to see the nut.
he would say, hey bro, don't nut yet. Keep on going. Don't nut yet. So he would edge himself, right? And then one day he just could not nut. And so after every time they got done, he would having sex with Cassie and Diddy would go in the room.
Yeah.
For like hours sometimes. He would stay out there for hours so he could get paid. Yeah, right? But he said that he would like her to nut inside of Cassie. And when he went inside the room, Diddy came out and was like, did you nut in there? But he didn't. He knew he didn't. He couldn't. He was like, yeah, bro, I did. Diddy was like, okay. Went back inside to the room. Came out for like 5 minutes later and was like, are you sure? He was like, yeah, bro, I didn't. And he was like, okay. Or back in. It's like this nigga's looking inside of her shit seeing if he nutted, bro. It's actually insane.
Like I said, nigga want to be gay so bad, but he can't be gay.
I don't think that's it. Look,
he want nuts so bad, nigga.
Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on.
Nut on his body so
He was licking nut and got on his nipples. He's definitely gay.
Bro, he wants nut on his body so bad. You don't want a nigga to bust him directly. The thing is,
turn around so I can pick you up.
Cassie is the middleman for the bus.
Yeah.
You know, like Dredge's got middlemans.
Like she gets the guys to bust, and he just takes the nut.
But it makes it not gay if it looks off his girl.
It's gay.
But
that's what he thinks in his mind.
Is it not gay?
It is less gay.
Porn, like
what do you mean? Or watching another nigga crack her girl?
It's not gay.
But wasn't there not
It's a
multiple
cup.
men, and were they only ever touching Cassie? Because
Yeah, I don't think Diddy got touched at any of this. Because he would get mad if they even looked at him.
touch. I'm saying that did he make the male and male? Did he have any male and male like one?
No.
Okay, it was always just Cassie.
He would get angry if they looked at him.
Yeah, exactly.
You get pissed off.
He would watch his girl get beat down because he's a fucking.
Because I thought he was doing it because he had a little like a little dick, so he wanted to see his girl actually come for once.
A little meat. He has a little meat allegedly.
Allegedly.
You're in prison allegedly. Little meat. First encounter. This is Philip. Philip testified that he went to the hotel, especially for a bachelorette party. When he arrived, Cassie was alone. So there was also a man sitting in the room wearing a white robe, a hat, and bandana covering his nose.
Niggas.
I mean, bro.
I wouldn't walk in.
You wouldn't want to be known as Diddy. That's the thing.
I know, but I wouldn't walk in for such shit. I promise you I wouldn't.
You're being paid though. Thus he immediately recognized the man's voice as Combs.
This is the guy I'm talking about. Then it has to be the guy I'm talking about. Has to be the guy I'm talking about.
Capping, bro. Though Combs did truthfully identify himself at the time. So he walk in, Diddy in the corner, bad girl. He like Diddy say, do that. He like, that's Diddy. Niggas capping. Anyway, Phil testified that Combs would direct him and Cassie as they had sex. This nigga's gooned out. Bro. How do you get this gooned out this early in life, bro? And one occasion when Cassie instructed him to urinate on her.
Yeah, and they were like teaching him how to urinate. It's so
bro.
disgusting, bro.
This is getting so gross,
It's
bro.
so nasty, bro.
Combs was beating his meat while this happened. He said Philip also testified Combs recorded them having sex.
With a camcorder on his phone.
Went into occasions using his phone and camcorder device.
See, I'm locked in. I told you. It has to be the same thing.
Philip testified that Cassie appeared to be intoxicated on drugs. Once they met up, he said once he took Molly, a synthetic drug that Combs offered him, he said he felt nauseous, but also felt euphoric at the same time.
Told you. You went outside started giving niggas bread.
He recounted one incident where Cassie was on the computer where Combs shouted at her to come.
He threw a bottle.
Testified he started dragging her by her hair to her bedroom. Testified that Cassie was screaming and repeatedly saying, I'm sorry. While you heard her what sounded like Combs slapping her. He said it was shot that was worried about losing my life. If he reported the incident.
Yep.
Okay.
This is the same guy, yeah. Has to be the same guy.
This shit's deep, bro.
This is that, but I know a lot about this nigga though.
Pissing nigga.
Yeah, he's the guys because it doesn't go fully in depth. On Ryan Mango, it like reads literally like the transcripts, and he said that so like Cassie's in on this, but that abuse shit is a no go. But with the freak offs, she would literally like he'd be peeing on her right, and Diddy would be in the stroking this shit, and Cassie ended up like, hey, you're peeing on me wrong. Pee a little bit, stop to pee a little. Like they were like teaching him how to like do it right, and also the fact of like, about with like the drugs and stuff. Yeah, it's disgusting.
So gross.
About with like the drugs and stuff. Obviously they were all were on drugs, right? But he said that one time he came because I don't think that's is gonna tell the whole story because it's like a summary of it. One time he came in, and or he had knocked on the door. And did he open? He was like, "Hey, today there won't be." He was like, "Hey, like, yeah, like we're done." Yeah. He looked on the couch for a minute, and this like, and Cassie was like, half on the couch, like out of it, like unconscious basically. Yeah. And in my eyes, she took too much, but like Diddy put her on that couch. Cause she's half on, half on, but like that sounds like he like put her on. You know what I mean? They kind of like he dragged her to there, and it's really weird. Obviously, he didn't snitch because he was terrified for his life, and I would be too. Anyone would, but it's like disgusting that Cassie's in on the freak offs, and she said this because she knew that he would be happy if she did that. But like she also consented and was like, "Hey, pee on me this way," because obviously she enjoyed the shit. If we're being honest, some girls probably do it. Like she might be one of them ones who had to get peed on. Who knows? But no, it's really weird, bro. It's scary.
How old Cassie was? Like I don't know how
she was a kid. Oh, not a kid, but she was like probably my age. And she's 39 or 37 now.
35, I believe now.
No, you said like she was almost 40 when you said that
Siri.
shit.
Yeah, but she has stated multiple times
How
that
old
she
is
only ever
Cassie?
did the freak offs because she wanted the lone part where
38.
where they would go into that separate
So
room.
she was in her late 20s when this
So
shit was
2016 this was happening.
Yeah, so
this freak
So
off.
she was 27, 28 years old when this was
But you're
happening. So
in it
she,
since 19.
yeah, you're in it,
already
yeah,
in deep.
yeah, facts, yeah.
So it's like if a nigga want to pee on you, bro, like, it's like Diddy already got me in deep, no Diddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't prove that for like you can't prove it.
That's the thing, you can't prove that.
You can't prove it.
So I can't say that like
that
Diddy had her in
sucks.
deep.
Diddy might get out,
But
bro.
Diddy might. That's what I'm saying. Diddy might get off.
He
on this
might
wild
get
stuff.
off. He might
And
get
Diddy's a wild freak bull. That's the thing. It's like
Because with
you
sex,
can't knock a nigga for being a fucking goon-filled freak.
a cuck. You
A
can't say
goon-filled creep freak.
because there's still 5 weeks left, or maybe like 4 now, because this week's basically over. I feel like the racketeering is like I feel like the biggest part, because racketeering is like a whole like I looked up the definition because I was like, I'm listening to this shit and I don't hear any racketeering. What's going on? But
Do you remember when his plane went black too? Like they couldn't track where his plane was. Like,
going.
Well, because technically they could still track it, but like it was certain websites that like the public more of couldn't track it.
Yeah.
But like I think that's more like they haven't really talked. I don't think I've heard too much about them talking about that. Like what? Like if they did use like 10 bottles per session, but like. Do you think that baby oil was laced or something? Because that's where you could say like the racketeering. Because I think it was like the moving of no, that's not. He was being charged with the moving of prostitutes and everything. That was
Sex
like
trafficking. That's what that is.
sex trafficking. Yeah.
Yeah. Cassie came out and said that on the stand that there was nothing less in the baby oil.
That there's what?
Cassie, nothing in the baby oil.
Oh, so
Cassie
oh
came out
my
and said
gosh!
that. So
Why did she say that? I'll
she's
be
doing-
lying
she's
my
doing
ass
it.
off about her. She's helping
You
him.
can't lie on this. This is
Oh
federal.
yeah, federal.
nigga.
I
This is
forgot.
Federal.
Yeah, it's something different. They ain't gonna allow cameras in that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
this is not OJ.
OJ, yeah, this is
federal,
worse.
nigga.
Yeah, jeez.
This nigga is traveling people across state
That's
lines.
what they say,
bro.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
But
haven't
it's
heard
not
anything
that whole
yet.
case, bro. Go ahead.
Freak. Oh, the racketeering. I looked up the definition, and it's like because he does have the bad boys label. It would have something to do with them because it's like a organization like doing organized crime, and like But the definition, well, I think he will not. There's no way he gets charged with it unless something crazy comes out in these 4 weeks. Because usually when you racketeers for a profit, Diddy's a fucking billionaire almost at this point.
Yeah, there was no.
These freak offs, there's no like. When they say profit, it means like a financial profit. There's no financial profit in any of this. He's losing money. He's giving these people he doesn't gain any he's not like selling these freak offs to people.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. I really think that Diddy might get off on all of this, which is insane.
My thing is, I think they're just trying right now is a genius play. It's trying to defame. They're trying to make Diddy look as
like a
crazy
weirdo
as possible.
Yeah.
To the jury, so that when they bring all the other stuff, because it obviously isn't the case.
Yeah.
But their job is to make him look as crazy as
and
possible.
then drop the shit on him like he did this.
So when they drop the stuff on them,
It's like he did.
They're
this
like, he's a wild boy.
shit. Yeah.
But it's not really working right now because
To me, it's not either.
no, to me it's real. I mean, it's like it is, but it's not because like we all know Diddy's a wild. We can look at it and say Diddy's a wild boy.
Yeah.
I think if you're a dumb person, you can say Diddy's a wild boy. But if you're like on the jury, you're like,
You're in that bitch for 10 hours, 8 hours, bro. I'd lose my mind.
okay, maybe Diddy's not that wild of a boy. You know, maybe like she was going with it a little bit, and maybe
Because she was.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe it wasn't that bad, and maybe she was a drug addict. That's calling her, and so it's like a little. That's all. A little bit of doubt.
Yeah.
That's all it is. One.
Jeez. Elaborate more, Bubba.
Oh, we're back to fucking Flores. My fault, Mom. We're back to this freaking cop, bro. Why do they go back and forth? That's so toxic. Let me get around this mic real quick.
What are you doing?
I don't know how I got behind this mic like this. My fault. Back to Flores. We're almost done with day one, which is insane. We're just starting day one of the trial.
There's 3 days so far, right? Like
Cassie,
3, 4.
Angela, we're on day 7, nigga. What?
Well, Mango only came up with like 3, 4 videos.
Man, who's Mango?
She's locked in. That's how I know all this shit. You need to watch them. I'll send them to you.
I listen to Lauren LaRosa on Breakfast Club. She's locked in. She be there.
Oh, I can't stand her ass.
You don't like Lauren LaRosa?
Because she was on Meg's side and Haley Baby's side without seeing any evidence. Yeah, I know. That shit's so annoying.
Okay. And we're back with this guy. The Mexican nigga. Allegedly. Is this nigga Mexican or not?
He hit bruh's name. I'll bet $1,000 that nigga's Mexican.
Said that elevator saw
Ethnic
Combs
descent,
and a woman
yeah.
on the elevator lobby.
Hispanic or Latino descent.
That gotta be.
He's from Mexico.
Allegedly, but he's
or
Spanish. He said devilish stare. Flores testified that he arrived on the floor at the entrance of the hotel and saw Combs sitting in a towel, his socks, having a devilish stare. Mind you, that video we all saw the video.
He didn't have a towel on.
He said, "I'm looking crazy, like I'm gonna kill this woman." He was sitting down like, "Yo, like I'm about to lose my mind." He threw the phone at her. That's when he was sitting on the child like, "Bro, I'm gonna lose my mind." And then they don't show that in the video of the guy coming up to the stairs.
Yeah, you know.
Through the elevator. I think they show that. They'd be like, "Why did this guy say something?"
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Anyway, comes off his cash. She's injured, purple eye. He said. Flores said he dropped an incident report the same day, which described the incident from start to finish. It included Combs, which is Diddy, and her name. The jury was shown a surveillance footage from the altercation between Diddy and Cassie. Additional footage was shown from Flores escorting Combs back to his room, followed by Cassie walking down the hall after them. Jury also viewed footage taken from Flores' phone.
Jeez, this nigga.
Nigga, why, bro? I mean, if I'm watching a woman get abused,
And I'm a cop.
and I don't say nothing, I'm not gonna record nothing.
Yeah, it's insane.
He watched her get abused. Then say nothing.
And then took evidence. Yeah, and then didn't even share the evidence until
Maybe
he
he
had
thought he
to.
was gonna blackmail Diddy with it.
El cop, bro.
Who'd have done it by now?
Nigga's a bad cop. Bad cop, bad security guard, nigga.
This was a while ago. This was 10 years ago.
2016, nigga.
I was
Yeah.
to see what other
9 years.
purpose he would have of recording, like just say he.
I
met
know,
Diddy.
but like, but Diddy could have used it against him for blackmail. I don't think he tried to. I think he was like, "Hey, this is Diddy. let me get some footage. And then he sent it to his
No,
friends.
I think he said delete that footage and we'll be good. That's what that was. Take his bread, delete the footage and we're good.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But that's what it was. He didn't do none of that. He recorded the footage on his phone thinking it was cool, and now he's freaking federal court.
Yeah, in federal court, which is actually insane.
Police not called. Flores said he not called the police for the incident. He said there was no victim there.
What did he say?
There was no victim there.
Oh, this guy's an
Is
idiot.
it in his report?
In the report,
this guy's an
obviously,
idiot.
nobody else pressed charges. That's what he said. Mind you,
This guy's actually an idiot.
he's
Worse than Diddy, damn near. Diddy's just a freak ass weird nigga.
Diddy is never some Diddy. He's right next to.
That's what I'm saying. He's close.
The first cross-examination. Why were facial expressions omitted on incident report?
I want to see this nigga's face.
Brian Steele.
Oh, that I like Brian Steele.
About his earlier testimony when this guy Combs has a devilish look on his face. He said it wasn't relevant for the report. So now he's
It's not
saying
at all.
Now he's saying that Diddy had a devilish face, but then he didn't say that. Not relevant. He said.
Yeah, it's not.
My fault.
Brian Steele's a great lawyer.
Now he still noted that Flores had told Combs he would have to pay for all those damages. He again asked Flores if he believed Combs was offering him money as a bribe. Definitely, Flores said. The defense asked Flores about why he didn't mention seeing another man in Combs' hotel room in the incident report to anyone. Flores testified he didn't think it was relevant in the report.
Yeah, this guy actually might be the worst cop.
Bro,
No, he's not. He just knows he's stuck.
He is the worst.
Yeah.
No, there's no way. No, he's not the worst because cops have killed niggas for no reason.
Yeah.
But as a cop, I see why he's a security guard. And he's also the worst security guard. This nigga is the worst at every time imaginable, nigga.
Yeah, but he still wants
At
jobs
this
like
point-
that. Go work in a factory, nigga.
Could have been anywhere and he flourish.
Yeah.
Amazon, nigga wanna flourish. Factory, nigga wanna flourish. At this job, at this point, this nigga's finished.
He's probably not gonna have the job ever. After hearing this shit, I wouldn't even hire him. Especially the fact that, like, I feel like now Diddy does have, obviously he's paying these niggas millions. Like, what's his name? Brian
Steele.
Brian Steele. First of all, he got a young hug off.
Yep.
Nigga's nice. That's what I'll say. So it is great for him to bring up, like, bro, this shit's irrelevant. He didn't even say it the first time. There's no point of, you can't use, like, there's no point. He's lying or he's hiding something. Mm-hmm. And that definitely does go in the favor of Diddy because it's like, there's no way you see that as a cop. There's someone getting their ass beat, right? And I've watched a lot of cop things recently. Well, like I can't for this. This is the
Defense or a prosecutor? Like, who chose to question him?
Well, everybody gets a chance to put that person up there.
Yeah, everyone does.
They get a chance to cross-examine that person that's already up there.
Yeah, so they both get a chance to talk to the motherfucker that's up there.
Who chose to put him up there, though?
Not the prosecutors, but the
Defendants?
that would be the defendants.
Defendants would be the Cassie and them.
Cassie and well, the people that are going against Diddy. Because it's not just Cassie.
So the government?
That's what
Hold on.
It's federal. So it's the government. The government called him and said, you're going to come here and testify, and you're going to lock in for us.
But the thing is, I don't think Diddy is a defendant because he's defending himself. So the prosecutor.
They're the prosecutor.
Yeah, they're prosecutor. Yeah. Jeez.
This is so confusing.
It's not confusing now. We're locked in.
The people that are trying to charge
Are the
Diddy
prosecutors, yes.
was the people that chose to.
Yes.
Okay.
Bring him up there, yes.
Okay, that's what I was wondering because like,
It's going to Diddy's favor. This way.
yeah, it's really dumb on their part because he isn't reliable. Why would they put somebody unreliable?
Not at all. He said 4 different stories, and I've watched a lot of cop things. It's like, bro, there could be a nigga across the street that saw something, and they would get his side of the story and like get him in writing, and they like sign something like, hey, you said this, and like, yeah, they would like, get him a statement. That's what it is. They would get a statement from him, and so it's like
it said in the his ethnicity or background has not been publicly stated in relation to the Diddy case. Therefore, it is not possible to determine if Flores is Mexican or Hispanic off for just his name.
yeah, but we're not stupid.
That nigga's Mexican.
Yeah, we're not stupid.
Go ahead.
That's what we
you
are.
were saying?
Were you saying anything, man?
I lost my train of thought.
Guys, bro. Go ahead.
He keeps on saying that same bar. Oh my gosh. It's just this. Yeah, he doesn't deserve a job. He doesn't deserve anything. This motherfucker's weird. He said he saw everything and said that he didn't say that there was another guy there because it wasn't relevant, bro, it was relevant. And you know damn well it was relevant. You just didn't do it. Just like you didn't say shit about
Can I finish one more thing about this nigga Flores?
Yeah, go crazy.
Earlier today, Officer Flores, Israel Flores.
You're tired, aren't you?
Yeah, we're gonna end it after this.
Yeah, I know. She's tired as fuck.
Yeah, I can see. Testified that he pinned Sean Diddy Combs to the wall after Combs had grabbed another security guard's phone, accusing him of recording their conversation. Brand still pointed out the incident report that Flores filed says Flores grabbed his phone and took it back, but it did not detail pushing Combs against the wall. Still finishes cross-examination. This nigga's a liar.
Wait, hold on. So he said that Diddy ran towards him and grabbed his phone?
No, he said that he wanted to be the hero now. This nigga's insane, bro. The Mexican nigga here, Flores. Flores, finish, bro.
What did he do?
He said first, you know, already a bunch of other stuff that they said he lied about.
Yeah.
He didn't say there was a man in the room.
Yeah,
He said it wasn't pregnant.
Yeah.
He lied about allegedly the money he took, allegedly. Now he's saying he pinned Diddy to a wall and took somebody's phone back because Diddy was wilding.
There's no way.
Never happened.
Never happened. Nigga, you never had a chance to even snitch. Why were you even touching the nigga? Literally, bro. What?
This was the worst nigga they could put on the stand.
Yeah, literally the worst. This whole day was like W's for Diddy. If I was Diddy, I would be fucking smiling.
W for Diddy all day.
And Brian Steele.
Nigga, Brian Steele's cooking.
W for that nigga too. Yeah, niggas cooking for the niggas. You know, a lot of niggas off. If Brian Steele helped Diddy win this case, bro, he'll be the world's biggest attorney ever, like of all time. Cause he got Young Thug off, which that nigga should have got charged. And especially
for real, this nigga's getting Diddy off, bro.
The diddler, the
Right,
did
saying devilish stare. She had a purple eye. Nobody said anything. Okay, yeah, we'll end there.
So we got through the first day today, right?
Barely, almost, not even really though. There's so much going on with this case. Like you see, I'm halfway through this scroll.
Yeah.
This is all day one. I'm not even halfway through the scroll of day one.
Oh my gosh, I gotta like lock in tomorrow when I'm at work.
Yeah.
This is interesting though. That ass.
I gotta lock in too.
This is a lot. But this is a federal case. Gee, they're trying to get this nigga locked up forever. He must have pissed the wrong niggas off. That
We
ass.
didn't even talk about the jury selection and how like the process they went through that. Like there was like I think the 500 something jurors or maybe less.
They couldn't pick someone that saw the video because they would have been biased. You can't. Yes, I'm saying, yeah, which is almost impossible at this point.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, everyone saw that
How do you
video.
find somebody that's unbiased about Diddy?
They weren't looking for just people that didn't see the video. It's more people that didn't care about the video.
Or don't know Diddy.
Yeah, don't know Diddy. It's like
exactly.
everyone knows that nigga. It's Diddy Combs, right?
I mean, like, it's insane.
I bet you there's no, like, is there a black juror? There's no way. Every nigga saw that video. There can't be a black juror. Everyone saw that video. My dad saw that shit. My dad even, like, bro, what? My dad's like 67. This isn't in pop culture at all. He probably saw that video.
My thing is, like, if, like, there's one guy on there that could just lie to get on the... Anybody that could lie to get on the jury, that's like a Diddy, not like a free Diddy guy, Diddy's finished. I mean, Diddy's free. Yeah. Not free, but
he has a better chance.
They can't get a unanimous decision.
Yeah, because don't they all have to agree?
They all have to agree.
They said that's why Michael Jackson got off, because and then they made like a documentary and all the motherfuckers were like, we should have said we should have changed our thing, but we were in the thing for too long and we just all wanted to go home. It's like, motherfuckers, shut the hell up. You all know Michael Jackson was doing that shit.
Fake news, you didn't do that shit.
At all. He didn't do nothing.
FBI.
That's my goal. And he didn't do nothing, right?
Years on end, didn't find nothing.
Didn't find nothing against my goat.
But there was also somebody that like they almost kept in, even though she knew of Diddy and everything, like the videos, blah blah blah. But it was just because they ended up throwing her out, or no, they didn't throw her out on the account of her being involved with the HBO or Hulu documentary on the documentary of the downfall of Diddy. Like I think they didn't take her out of the jury for that. So I can't say that they were taking everybody out for the.
You see that?
But like the.
They didn't take her out.
They didn't take her out. Like they weren't just taking people out if they've seen the video or anything. Like it's more of what they say about the video. Because like and then like with the same with the the girl that had worked on the documentary, she hadn't worked in directly with it, so they didn't totally take her out, even though she was aware of it and like she had seen it before.
Not gonna lie, if I was Diddy, I'd be like, whoever saw that video, they better not be on this fucking jury. Because no one sees that and be like, that's self-defense. You know what I mean? No one said that. Everyone says that, hey, Diddy, you're a decent-sized nigga with a little-ass dick like who's a cuck, who's beat this girl's ass and dragged her by her head and hit her a fucking like, did he hit her like a lamp or some shit? I was like, bro, he said it was.
He threw a lamp.
He threw something vicious at her. It's like, bro,
wow, boy.
that's not self-defense. That's bitch, come back
wow,
here before I
boy,
fuck you up even more. Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Oh my, here we go. Can't hear nothing.
It's not playing.
Why don't you just use the fucking thing?
I don't know how to.
Can't hear nothing.
You can't hear. Oh, Kaya do
This guy. This motherfucker. Raining in Houston, my love. Is that song? Can you hear my voice? I bet it's so unattractive, isn't it? I hate my voice so much. I hate that shit. Okay, let me shut up, bro.
Okay.
But I feel like we should make this into a series, but we gotta sit down and do it next time. Like, sit down and do it. And have like 2 camera angles, which we can't do. Oh, he's turning on the song that says, isn't this song named after him? Brian Steele?
Okay.
Loma, you're trying to get taken down? You know they're gonna copyright all this shit and just take it down, right?
I'm gonna download the video.
Okay.
All over again. That's as fuck.
It's a quick song.
Yeah, that's okay.
Just turn it down.
Mental checks? Yeah.
Mental checks. 1 means I'm about to, I'm perfect. 10 means I'm about to jump off the fucking Empire State Bridge.
Building, man.
Probably about a 2 or 3.
Why is that, Maya?
Why am I 2 or 3? You said
That's great.
that's what I thought. Nothing really bad happening. I could say I have no problems, no issues, no problems.
What's good about your life?
What's good about my life?
You said you're a 2 or a 3.
Work is going all right. I have a great boss. I don't have any really worries there. I have an awesome boyfriend.
Oh, what a great one.
That's about it. Nothing else. There's nothing wrong.
What about you, Loman? Loman, turn on me. Bro, keep it at a buck. But like a 7, 8. But hold on, I'm seeing the up. You know, got an amazing girlfriend. Also, work is getting a little better. Just annoying because we got a lot of shit coming up. Life's lifing, but I feel like I'm saying, I'm fine. I feel like this is like a great segment. Like this Diddy shit. There's so many parts that go into it. We just have to execute it better.
Yeah, real life.
Like we have to have a camera for this, and have a camera for us.
But at the point, I'll get it out.
But it's too hard because we want this shit in 4K because you use all this fucking money and it's not in 4K. You know what I mean? It's like the first podcast in 4K in a minute. 4K. Get on those. You know. What about you, Laman?
5, 6 maybe. Baby, work, my job's, my old job is start making power in.
Yeah, your old job.
My old job. Start making power in next week. Next week Sunday we're done. So
yeah.
Then November 1st I'm gonna be at a new job.
No one can hear you.
November 1st I'm gonna be at a new job. Do I know where I'm going? No. So it's kind of like it's up in the air for me. Got to take a bunch of tests to see what jobs you qualify for.
Yeah.
I don't like heights, so a lot of jobs are like,
Yeah, terrifying.
Yeah, not terrifying, but now I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Baby, 5 weeks.
Man, praying for you.
Number 2.
And for my niece.
Baby Ava.
3 nieces. Jeez.
So yeah.
Too many women.
Family stressing you out.
Excuse me. Yeah, family is stressing me out. I wonder why I'm on fucking 8. Jeez.
You said 7, 8.
7, 8, yeah.
Stay at 7.
Yeah, I'm still, you're right. Say it's 7.
We'll suck it tonight and make it a 7.
Huh?
Diddy.
What'd you say?
Huh?
Yeah, shut the hell up.
Free Diddy party.
Nigga might get free without you.
You know thought about doing?
What?
Getting baby oil to clean the board.
And put like water in it. And
Now I was thinking of like getting baby oil, like spraying the board and like whipping it with baby oil.
the fuck? Yeah, it'd be glossy as shit like it already is.
Diddy move, it's a Diddy party. Not a Diddy party, but like it's a Diddy night. Not a Diddy night, but like
This is Diddy's pod.
this is not Diddy's pod.
He is the. It's not. It's our pod.
It's our pod, but it's Diddy's segment.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But I think we gotta lock it in because it's good.
Hell of a segment.
It's
For
getting,
Diddy.
yeah,
He's gotta like lock in. So I'm not looking stuff up as we go along.
yeah.
But like
to have a
day
thing
one is
for a
so
segment.
much. We gotta have day
Yeah,
by day.
it's
bro.
insane.
This is
I feel like we talked about a lot, bro.
I think what we should do is just summarize week by week. Oh,
Like
summarize week 1 and then
like the main points.
yeah.
And I can have Maya like send me stuff like of the main summaries. And
we